Abusuan emabubia akwa baba to be media so quickly yemura ensem no mabon kufu mabon si machichirin se bede mbejemu na aja mede amamo na muso monye bi ati na meka mo say I to be media number 10 say mboko so subscribe to the channel na ne betumbia so monye bi ati na quickly yemura ensenum na yemfa ensem no so emremo se mombe kai Kpandai tita abeda ho a che se penifo bia ka ho asem MPP penifo ka ho asem NDC so penifo so ka ho asem even judiciary so ka ho asem penifo parliamentary bia ka ho asem se Kpandai tita abeda ho no wontwuntwu bia ba ho ana sesen abusuafo se mombe kai a MPP racing a omo eba bekoi for flag bearership of the MPP no nipa enum context no nipa menu a she say omahwiri edikan pa ye Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ne Kennedy Okompreku Japan na eno na Bawumia de nsem bi atudwa bra okọ wa ekoye campaign ewo ehonum no na ode nsem bi etudwa efa Kpandai city ne ho sanso na penifo bebre so de omo ensem so etudwa na me nsem no abusua momia mummuram na yenhwa ensem a Bawumia ekaye ene penifo bebre enso nsem a omo so ekaye for city no omsi we nye dada we ye enye adibia je se ensida na abusua for mummuram na the
political situation in Kpandai right now, the Electoral Commission has set up a date for the rerun of the election. What do you make of it?
Well, thank you very much. To say the least, very, very disappointed in what is going on in our country. It looks like our institutions of democracy and our tenets of democracy are being undermined. The issue of Kpandai with Matthew Nyindam is not a new issue in our democratic politics. You've had issues with Dana Bodakpi, you've had issues with Techi Kwesen, in Asin, and basically you've had the House allow the court and the legal processes to take place and be exhausted before state institutions are stampeded into acting in ways that undermine democracy. Matthew Nyindam should be given his day in court. He has filed appeal processes at the High Court. He has filed for a judicial review at the Supreme Court. And none of those cases has been adjudicated. So why the rush, why the indecent haste? I think that he's being railroaded. I think that this undermines our institutions of democracy. I think that we should take a halt to these processes and allow him to have his day in court, just as others have done in the past. The House has never really rushed in this way when it came to the other cases. What is the difference with the case of Matthew Nyindam? I think it should not be this case. I think we should uphold the tenets of democracy. Democracy is something precious that we've all had and we've all subscribed to. When you start undermining its pillars, you break it down, and the consequences for the nation are very severe. And so simply because you have power, you shouldn't feel that you can ride roughshod over your opponents and over the principles of democracy. And so I stand with the principles that are being espoused by the minority in Parliament, and they are doing a good job at it, and we want to support all the principles that they are fighting over in this particular case.
Enumni nyina Parliament nsusu ibi ekoso nisi pacho atiefo a ebisa ne party form yemususu yomu, especially ndre etise Electoral Commission dey abeto abontin say 30th of this month and obey rerun of the Kpandai elections no na party for bisa yemususu yomu again na party penifo enim efa this whole process won
akoku medati machia penifo oni mu edi dwumai anope na no matise godo na wo enokwa na no ya shate edi hunkumu Kpandai asem asem a emu ohwere na medical aka ma me ento fapem bi sana matoa so medical aka se nia ekika kono eye Yera Mahama ni NDC for adwumpo edom timu nyane se Ghana for kokoto abano boom edema omo Ghana for aton Ghana ede ama omo enti ene yemfa kwati kwan bia so yenkyekire obia nsangu nachi na emra no yentungu baabi na yemfa ya kwan bi so ne nya ade Yera Martin Yindam owini abano with 3,734 votes. Nebra NDC ni hu se odi intuna na oshase man supporters SS niema e coalition center na o constituency ho eti almost say niema ma ehu e beto electoral commission no ne staff so electoral commission adia omo ye ya ne so omo be yi eye coalition center ne for sanse na ehu ne mamu omo ba ne empokwa no a police for bamba na e ho kwampo no na edo so emu akwakoye ha ena omuji eye coalition center no edifiri ho no mo de ba eye tamale e but ntia amanya no kwampo no se sabre no eye omo regional secretary ni on sa ye CEO ema lottery authority e ba ho in fact asema making NDC for pooling agent pin sitter e wo constituency wo no mo signing no mo sa signing ni na ase eti ni court aya high court judge or tamale it's embrani traffic your car ya emu ohwerem emu mienu ba ko ne say san say petitioner no na ye NDC for parliamentary candidate na only one me bra na ye coalition nti no e dey sa na tebia watwam san na musi ni bia nso ni bo e dey sa na tebia watwam ye to so mienu omo ba court yi so no omo si omo hawo na no efa eye 41 police stations so we see dem obi onu se na asem nyina no eha na se efa 41 police stations so ene die modani eni e dia kwakoye all the police stations e wo constituency wono e mo hwere kan se eno so mbra PNDC law 284 ne ka the answer na abaka se yen konkoto aba watwa bibi mu yen konkoto mi nyina foforo no so hu ni se asema ye ken enema bi ko so ana enya na ye to so mienu enema ko so a enye no etietia emre bi ana na se mpo saa de mani nyina esia ewo nso boni bi ewo abato na ye koto ye no so say anse betimi adan ye ni ana in this case honorable Yindam wini abai 3,734 votes more than 41 police stations naba isi daina enei jaja otujo mukasi ma ene metwere nyina ngongo toba no fofo ebi me bro mu shaase no ye gazette eye parliamentary results 24th of December 2024 omonzo wo hwe ebra omukọ file ye na it was way ahead about 9 days or so over the 21 day na eye mandatory that you not gazette here over 21 days. So also finally a petition here. And also you cut their courty and a courty a bugui when she no talk also no diastem.
But I wanna no pay na ye bisa say abria mo kan judge na miano. Na detina lawyers are need Jimma Martin Yindam no anko a higher court. It's an enema file Sashurara was Supreme Court in.
Oh, Omurezi and a court uncle, but no say Montino Supreme Court into me and yet I train. Said a man Cassia. The Jitu, Omanko Higher Court. By a non so no emblem the Empono Jaja or your religion or Toko Suti, not a Nuntino, Emma, a year, one of your respondents, no Uncle Higher Quarter, and on Tessa, they had the back Supreme Court to the man, or Mummy Quenya, any jurisdiction so bitty. Omo was amodin so biti enti na ko parliamentar ne sa ko si ho so ne se atema ebe sebe ehunfo ni bi afi keko sa court e ma je question so no akwan akwa so abaye MP na nyam na akwan so enti atwen o se kunya yenko to aba no fofo ko no tabre no eye parliamentar twen ye ma court of appeal and someone who near can be and some little bit compare could be Supreme Court and so in your can be and for now, yeah, speaker a ruling things that number appear begin to when you be a kind as speaker and really will say and somebody be a copy a year court of appeal it was a king painful really na speaker Oma really na no one saw to suma sia kwa catch back to parliament that's what cat afa come easy for your vacancy it clearly we will say if you will be up to a judiciary so a judges will be a new about the woman and say the chief justice crown bono ya fa a crime basa biso ya fa suma sibi near you net for no and ya me say si then a circuit court judge and no more ruling out you go for Idi Amin et bitom e ko fa animal farm et bitom et me ka say nyina no ye pay wo mranim e bi so che mra no aka ni nyina o san say hu bia ba be se a judges for ni bi mu e jeni e mra no da bi e da kwampo na ni ya chinu e dey for. That is what is happening. Yen, you would give him a pa. Now, send me a copy a court of appeal. Court of appeal. At the massa, at 10 years, yet in the traction. Or better, no. You did you say a Supreme Court and so. Some of Libya about the 2 million. No, so, or no much than Brennan, no matter. You take Ghana, no. You pay yet. Young Maya came in Kadiamoni, but to Nasaba.
Now that's the case. Yeah, to say electoral commission said 30th of this month, and now obey a rerun. We also hearing say appeal court of appeal the so 3rd January. So you heard the situation say yakoya rerun every na ibuan so
3rd January.
Okay, but you are saying
18th December
18th court of appeal the 18th mo.
18.
Okay.
Meaning 18 next week Thursday.
Okay. And
Supreme Court then 16 next week Tuesday.
Okay. All right. So fair enough. Okay. And then I say my question. Lawyer from Bekasa Imut. So yenhwe and then electoral commission say or best starting process no I rerun no NDC mobile MPP mobile partaking in that process and Abraham Okoti.
So that yeah say yenya kope na kwakwe say yekwa no yenim ba bi agina nia eye papa ne say court ama data eboa senya nka wokenka court the date bi kokko share eti a ena nka be hadwen ba court nso ho say asem no hu hia enti yehwe nka ne mfi honom enunti yenye de Supreme Court said nyame yadoma on the 16th which is next Tuesday court of appeal amale su ko mo do manu asem enu ruling ebeba nyame yadoma 18 enti ye watch him na ECDA ahoma no ebe so mo kon ebe so mo nsa ebe so mo nan no omu no pia ma ne nka bi mo sa mo ye ya mo di oyende ebe basabasa yo ebe ba ablekuma no more from January and more to and yes I said omu officers en kuma bi o omu City Commissioner Mua. Now, it's 3 January, or can ya say, we run Bia Blekumanov. We run Bia, Yan is a Benya Bambonia collation. Yan is a Benya Bambonia. In fact, I'm called my big gum. As I could see, so said they don't need any rerun in Ablekumanov. No here a collation. No here a collation. And I say, don't take here NDC National Chairman. Open president edi I can't say if you form on your company omo dia o see you free you are not fit for purpose you know me free and the following day in the go to issue for you no mo de kaka ba say you kwakọ ye rerun in 19 polling stations o class asem ni we eni na enu oni nansa no mo de kaka ba say you kwakọ to aba no in 19 polling stations. Mama someone what can be in every run the hour. More country, no be a more. In fact, now apart from so more can a court for na share. We are high court, my high court share. Say they should go. Ghana police should provide security for them. Omo common collation. If for it and then there you the petition I was in you.
Yes.
It's from one of the Omajman Omo by.
Okay.
Who never Thomas? I don't know who never Thomas. And this is a well evenly orchestration. A idea to say from the because Yambu presidency, you are near the room at the judicial phone, the bishop, a judge's only bishop, area, parliament there, Yemi Kurapon, Monsieur Butum Dada, which is Yanos how, or parliament there, as President Muhammad Butum, parliament there, near Beckham number, you repeat because Sebi, or Penny Power with Juma, or what can watch them there, Twitter, say, and ya, you be declare, and I be canton to say. You tear seven years, we know the Nama where you echo gay to that. Yes, then you didn't know your first actually to the bonus today. Yeah, it is so at electoral commission. And say electoral commission said the whole to see if you see you to her. National education there in Juma. Many and one echo. Sarah, the Jumponi and echo. They woman me say Ghana what then any some power will rise up against
Nana, MPs need become parliament say, our colleagues no attract no more say, if you Kpandai, you be consum, you be cosum, you be coasim. And Brass McKincan, baby say, you see NDC for filing appeal in the other cases are Munusu, but as a party, more records be sir.
Your records be sir, and then you're director of legal on all these matters.
Okay.
Okay,
so it's true. It's true, sir. NDC for a file appeal. Parliamentary election petitions on Musu Yenibi.
And I got me full detail.
Okay.
But meaning fair and Yemani Buhead at court, meaning so to whom say, our court.
Okay.
And you know, a sergeant, Ponona, I can't be okay, and me too.
Okay. Okay, I see. Nana meda say, train with the permanent besa bana anywhere be dinko mobium. All right, Henry Nana Boache, so let me produce Alice now, names of lawyers watching bano, a war no.
It is some side war, I decided to hold
and then one other lady no was here, no, and now me kaidin about me kaini pan, or the two.
And now more catcher is a more of my trouble and with the Nidia say one famra. Now is it not intriguing? Say some and then no use social media and now to the whole world.
And now there is right to be among say Professor H. Kwesi Prempeh I say or see where ye Srim Sai versus Srim Sai
H. Kwesi Prempeh.
Aye.
I don't mind free government.
I will so and when they listening, Gertrude, me fadon kono.
I want the minimum.
Okay, so you say here.
I said to the first.
Let's last but one. Some there be a last but three, but two. I say Noah, Ephraim, Tete, Adam. But who share a dinner Srim Sai tro now or tro Noah Tete.
I want the Facebook.
But I bet me I produce some science Facebook posts, so that Ghana will not see. But on website will now share a nipper was searching by honor. Then you realize, say, oh, okay, so this is the same guy. It's where you Srim Sai versus Srim Sai, and on one air could defend the Andra. But more for say Ghana for a Jimmy. But first post now, what the Barbara program national. No brana, the other one.
I can confirm that
the other one.
Noah E30.
Oh, the better so.
I can confirm that Noah E30 has sealed the Attorney General in Supreme Court. So his grounds. Parliament has no power to set up an office of a prosecutor which is independent.
Eric, but the first one, and yet near Srim Sai, Justice Srim Sai was no for no brana yenshadi.
Or say, Parliament has no power to set up an office of a prosecutor which is independent and outside the control of the Attorney General. In fact, look, I deal with some grounds we are flawed because the office of the special prosecutor is not independent and it is not it is not outside the control of the Attorney General per the act establishing the office. It has been a more and there was his relief in order to strike down the provisions of Act 959 that confer autonomous prosecutorial authority on the office of the special prosecutor or insulate it from the Attorney General's constitutional control. Adewe, Mijiri Supreme Court,
his relief never was.
Because the rain I just had a mandate in the rain I just had a mandate in the see, but somebody tell you so if it must be done, it must be done well.
That's all.
President Ewo Kwan say institution be a parliament and na establish yen yempa yebesa akọ parliament to ni akugu no and then private members bill as dey omodi abey mo aye omo ba approve on beji atum office no ni yagu no.